Hi everyone, Siavash here from GMI, and in this video I'm going to talk about how you can actually leverage chatbots to basically do your emailing. Let's say you're running a Shopify store or an Etsy store or something like that, and you have a specific uh, email inbox for your customer support and those kind of things. And right now, either you are going through every single email and just like trying to like respond as soon as possible, or you might have like an assistant that is doing that for you. But how about if I tell you that you can actually automate that whole process, and no matter when you get the email, the sender is going to immediately receive a very relevant, customized response to their email. So based on your training that you basically trained the bot, and you can actually do that. And this is in this video, I'm actually going to show you how you can actually build it yourself, or if you're not tech savvy and want a tech company like us to help you out with that, we can definitely do that for you. But anyway, technology is free, should be for everyone. That's why I'm doing this video and showing everyone how you can actually build the things that we are actually selling. So here we are, and I'm using an automation platform for this one called Zapier. You might have seen me doing Zapier, Make, or other things, but depending on the kind of like automation that I want to make, I sometimes do Make, I sometimes do Zapier, or do use other platform. So making it simple, less techy. Basically, what this platform does and helps you to do is remove the coding part and allows you to build the automation and make these different software to talk to each other to automate your flow and your processes. So as you can see from this view, like a high level view, what is happening is like there's a new email coming into my Gmail, and then I'm feeding that email to a ChatGPT with specific prompt and training, and then ChatGPT digests that, comes up with a reply, and then automatically I replied within the same thread to that email. And you can do that too. All right, so let's dive in. So the first element that I'm putting here is called trigger. So when we have a trigger, this means that this automatically starts running. So as soon as you receive that email, this whole process is going to start to run. So I've added an email trigger in here. It's going to be a Gmail, and I already tell it that, hey, this is the account that I want you to listen to. So I gave it an account, and also then I tell it this is the inbox that I want you to look into. If you have a label, you can actually you're labeling your coming like customer support or product support or those kind of things, like a specific label. You can tell it just to listen to those emails that are within those labels, and then you can obviously test it. So as you can see, there are a bunch of emails that I've received as a test. So you see that the email comes in nice with everything, payloads, DKIM, a lot of other things that don't really need to know about unless you want to do some technical things. But once we get that email, then we feed it into ChatGPT. Again, if you don't know how to connect your ChatGPT, you simply need to go and create an account from this address, platform.openai.com. At the top, if you look at that, so you sign up, it's for free, and it gives you like a monthly quota that you can basically use the ChatGPT, do these API calls and this kind of things without spending money until you hit a limit, and then after that, it's going to be based on your usage. And again, that's another reason that a lot of business owner comes to companies like us and say, hey, can you do this for us? Because you're gonna, as you can see, you're gonna have a subscription with ChatGPT, you're gonna have subscription with these guys. You don't know how to make this efficient in order to have the less amount of kind of like processes running at the same time, because it's all about how many processes you're running. That's the way that they charge you. Anyway, once you get that hooked up, you tell it, hey, I want you to do one of these. In this case, we want ChatGPT to write us an email. So I click on that, and then I'm gonna do the action. I'm gonna tell it that, hey, the recipient name is this person, that I'm grabbing it from the trigger. The recipient email, again, I'm grabbing that from the trigger on the left-hand side. From name is going to be my name or your business or whatever you want to put in. And then the prompt, I'm gonna basically, very, very simple, tell it to write a reply to this email. And then the email is coming from the trigger. And then you can define the tone, casual, formal, neutral, anything else. And the other thing is the body type of the email. Usually emails, the way that they works, because it's a content on the website, on the internet, and everything is in HTML, which is the hypertext kind of like markup language. And then it gets converted and rendered to that visual thing that you guys see. So it's just basically a bunch of markup codes. And anyway, to make it short, you can tell it that, hey, render it as a plain text or render it as a HTML. It makes a little bit of difference, because if you want your replies to be like a little bit fancy, maybe have some images and those kind of things, you want to do it HTML. But in this case, I'm just going to do it like a plain text. Then I tell it what model I want to use. This is the GPT model. There are tons of different models. We got GPT-3, GPT-4. If you have just started your subscription, as far as I know, not as far as I know, currently when I'm shooting this video, they only allow GPT-4 for people that are already have paid at least one payment to the OpenAI platform. So if you just started and you're on like basically zero payment, they're not going to allow you to use GPT-4, and you're going to basically downgrade and use GPT 3.5 Turbo, which is a little bit of different. You get way better kind of like responses from GPT-4, but you will get there. And that's another reason that a lot of the clients, they want to just like give this kind of things to companies like us, and it's like, okay, you guys have all the resources, let's just go and do it. Anyway, and the rest are pretty much okay for this test. We're going to click on continue, and then we're going to go to the test section. I've already tested this, that's why we have this green ticks in here. And as you can see, it automatically gave me a subject line and also the body for the reply to the email. As you can see, it just read the email, added some. So this email was kind of like a promotional marketing email that I've received for an event, like a webinar event. So as you can see, the questions are like about like how is the training, what is the content of training, is it free, and is it like a lecture format, or is it hands-on exercise? So as you can see, it's very, very relevant, and it's very good. And this specific bot that I'm using, it has no training. So think about it. If you set this bot for your customer support email, basically what we do for you, we feed the bot with your content and your data. It's like, okay, only answer questions about like refunds, policy, and those kind of things. And we feed the bot, so it's going to be completely tailored to your business and to your business domain. So it's not just going to randomly like this ask a bit of question about like, is this free, or those kind of things. And then once we get the response, then we tell the platform that, hey, we want to reply to that email. This is very nice that you have actually replied to email, not sending an email, because when you do reply, it actually grabs the same thread, and it's not going to be a new email with the same subject line, which is going to look weird. So this is going to actually come within the same thread of email, which is pretty cool. And then again, you hooked it up, and then you go to the action, you choose the thread, and then to email, you grab it like the recipient address. From email is going to be the email that you are sending from, which is going to be the one which is actually reply. So you can technically leave this empty as well. From name, again, the name that you want to send it to. Reply to, body type, again, HTML or plain text, and the body, which is the response from the ChatGPT. And I'm saying that it is within the inbox. And if you have any attachment, you can add the attachment there too. Continue, and then you can test it as well, and we'll send the reply. So as you can see, I know we're about like almost 10 minutes in, but it's super, super simple. Within 3 steps, you have a chatbot reading all of your customer support emails, for example, and replying to them, like relevant to the content. And it's not just like, because let's say you have like, a Shopify store that is an e-commerce running 24/7. You might have, you might live in Australia, but you might have like clients or like people that are buying from like US, Canada, Asia, and those kind of countries, and the time zone is going to be crazy. So they're going to be waiting for you or your assistant that you're hiring and paying to get back to them and reading all of these single emails, and maybe you have to hire more assistants, get them up to date with like your details and those kind of things. But hey, you just have a button here. It's already been fed with the content of your business, and it works 24/7. No resting, nothing. Everything is relevant to basically your business. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. We also have a couple of other chat bots coming in, and we've done also multiple chatbot setups like Facebook Messenger, Instagram comment, and those kind of things that you can find on my YouTube channel. And once again, if you like these type of videos, please thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And also let me know in the comment section what you think, or if there's anything else that you think that might help your business and those kind of things. Also let me know what business you have in the comment section, so I kind of get a feeling of like what are the niches that are listening and watching my videos. Anyways, and if you have any question, you always know how to find me. Put it down in the comment section. And hey, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.